Anila Singh, there was something else which he said, which clearly set forth on what the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister's point of view is when it comes down to disputed structures, where he said there is no harm in reclaiming old structures. And all of this, Anila Singh, comes in the wake of, number one, the RSS chief, and one would maintain RSS is the ideological fountainhead on which rests the BJP's ideology. And on the other hand, the top court also coming in and saying that no lower court can order any more surveys on disputed sites. Despite both a legal, way, and on the other hand, the RSS saying what it does.
First of all, Mr. Pradhan, you can keep your sympathies with you. I do not need your sympathies. I know what I am saying. I'm very clear in my mind. So I do not want your sympathies because I know it very well.
Ma'am, allow her to speak, please. Can I just get me saying? Yes.
India को भारत ने यही बना दिया है. I am talking for the equality, and three are talking that no, majority population should shut up. And let me tell you one thing very clearly. Whatever Yogi Adityanath ji has said, he is absolutely bang on correct. This is the right of each and every person, Hindus, I will say especially Hindus, that if there had been a temple beneath the mosque, he should go and claim about it. He should know about it. So you, according to these people and those who say that no, you do not have any right to know about it, it is same. I'm going to quote an example here. If a child is being adopted by somebody, doesn't that child has the right to know that who were his biological parents? That child has got all the rights. So Hindus have got all the rights here. What wrong we are doing? We simply want to know it now. And let me quote again that sentiments of Hindus can be above BJP and RSS, sir. The problem with you guys
that's a big point you're making. Okay, that's a big point.
In our country, they keep on advocating for the appeasement politics because...
That's, that's a big point. Anila Singh, you're making a big point. Number one, there's a question there. If you're actually getting into, a child needs to know who his biological parents are. How far are we going to go into ancestry? But that's a different debate. The question that I'd like to, ask you is, so you've made that point very clear in the end where Anila Singh, you're saying that the aspirations and faith of the Hindus goes beyond the RSS or the courts. And that can be dangerous, ma'am, to be to peddle that, not so much where the RSS is concerned because that's ideology, but the legal purview is dangerous to suggest.
No, there is absolutely nothing dangerous, and I have got all respect and praises for Honorable Supreme Court. They gave the historic judgment for Ram Janam Bhoomi, and Bhavya Ram Mandir is being constructed. And Shri Akhilesh Yadav ji, Shri Rahul Gandhi ji, Shrimati Priyanka Vadra Gandhi ji, they have not visited Ram Mandir. All right, this shows their mindset because they are into politics of appeasement. And let me tell you, it is...
So, ma'am, you're saying... No, one second. Let me circle back to the question that I was asking you.
Sorry?
Let me circle back to the question, Anila ji, that I was asking you. So, you're saying that despite of the RSS chief, advice or a hint that don't start looking for, a shivling under every masjid, despite of that, despite of the legal purview taken by the top court, that lower court should not hear any fresh disputes of surveys when it comes down to structures, despite of all of that, you're saying that the people who feel that this is their particular land or there was a temple on a particular spot should continue to explore that.
Very well said. Like tomorrow.
That's what you're saying? No, I'm not saying, ma'am. Is that what you're saying?
No. A good question which you have asked. All right. Okay. So tomorrow, if Mr. Pradhan says, भाई मुझको मालूम करना है कि ये जो मथुरा में क्या हुआ था, I really want to know. क्या यहाँ पर वाकई में मथुरा का जो मंदिर तोड़ा गया, उसकी जो मूर्तियां हैं उनको तोड़कर आगरा लेके मस्जिद में लगाया गया, जिससे कि people whenever they go to mosque, they can go through all those steps which have got pieces and parts of the statues of our Devi and Devtas. If Mr. Pradhan says that. Yes, he's got all the
rights. If the Supreme Court says you don't want to...
It's not about Mr. Pradhan and you. All right, I want to go back to Vikas Silas.
He's not a Sanghi, but he is a Hindu.
Okay.
So it is not necessary.
I can only
You
laugh.
have to
I can
come to
only
that.
laugh and pity
Okay, ma'am,
Anila
it's
Singh,
not
that's
about,
all.
it's not between Anila Singh and Sharad Pradhan. Allow me to expand the debate. I want to bring in Vivek Silas back and Rashid Kidwai. You know, Vivek Silas, the fact is that politics, communal politics have muddied the water so much in Uttar Pradesh that today it's acceptable when there is a demand to reopen the 1970s Sambal riot case.
Yeah, I agree with Sharad Pradhan ji that what he said just before what Anila Singh ji spoke, that it's now the politics of hate, you know, and it is going to be, it is very dangerous, as you said, for the country, but because we need progress in the country, we don't have to go back and see what happened 5,000 years back or 10,000 years back or 500 years back. That is not done because that is not going to help the country. Okay, issues can be there, it can be sorted out. You can go, you have the courts and let the courts decide what's going to happen. Very,
allow me a counter,
you know, very
the fact is, one's not really going 1,000 or even 100 years back. One's only going to 1970s.
No, today there was a statement, I'm just going to debate on that. Something else happened in 1924. And today we are in 2024. If we are going to just bang our heads on going 100 years back or 200 years back, but it's not going to help the countries. And this communal politics, appeasement politics is absolutely disaster. When the Honorable Prime Minister talks about, you know, बहु बेटियों को उठा ले जाएंगे, मुजरा करने दो, मटन, मछली, मंगलसूत्र, आपकी, you know, शमशान कब्रिस्तान, ईद, दिवाली, 80-20, that's not going to help the country. यहाँ तक उन्होंने बोला कि आपकी बहु बेटियों को उठा के ले जाएंगे. What was that?
Okay.
Was it not appeasement politics for the Hindus? And at the end of the day, what happened in Jharkhand, where he spoke that? The people didn't like it, and they were, you know, the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha and the India Alliance was back in power there because people are not
all right,
liking
but you know, okay, Vivek Silas,
the party is trying to do.
It cuts both ways, sir. A lot. You had the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, who went to Maharashtra and used the "batenge to katenge" narrative, and it worked. So let's not get into that because, you know, we'll be delusional to believe, and I want to bring in, you know, Rashid Kidwai on this, because Mr. Kidwai will be delusional to believe that it is not catching traction with the voters, and whether we like it or not, polarizing the voters, because there is enough, you know, that has gone down in the past for them to decide on those factors.
Absolutely, Preeti. I think politicians, political parties take stand. They make up emotive issues to get electoral dividends, and that's been part and parcel of the first election since 1951 till date. The point is, we must not lose sight of facts and you know, accuracy and historical importance. The Waqf, you know, Waqf is in has a legal background, has a legal safeguard. It is Waqf land across the country are protected by government and government of India and state governments. There is a misuse now, or allegations of misuse and wrongdoings, and for that a Waqf Act has been brought in for the management of property. Just for the benefit of your viewers, let me explain what is a Waqf. A Waqf is a land that cannot be bought or sold or used for commercial purposes. In Haryana and Punjab alone, there are Waqf properties worth over 70,000 crores because of the many people who had, you know, that Waqf property were there indoor. They are no longer in this country and they've gone away, but the properties exist. So therefore, it is the government's responsibility. Unless, of course, the government makes a sweeping law to scrap and, you know, take over that entire Waqf Act, land, etc. But you are showing 8 lakh acres or so. But that is not there in this Waqf Act. So therefore, you see, sometimes when we get so much carried by that, so facts becomes casualty. I think we must stick to facts and figures.
All right, you know, but that's a very separate debate. We're going to continue to have that because that's also, there's a JPC on that.